and then we'll pick the recording part straight back up. I am pretty much at endgame now. I've just got to get the Gollop chamber, and then we get a ping from the massive shit proper. Like, we're able to get onto it and then run the final mission. Do you know, I watched so many of the first episodes of Disenchantment,
This operation will be in Canada.
and there was a few good jokes in it. My sister really likes it. I just couldn't get away with it. But again, that was only when the first series was out.
Commander, we've been asked to investigate some unusual activity taking place near a small fishing village on the island of Newfoundland. Local government officials were responding to a mayday signal when all contact was lost. From the ship, the village, and the rescue team itself.
Oh god, yeah, here's another one of the...
Let's see if we can find out what happened here. New objective received.
See, that's the problem. For me, it's not even that you have to slog through a watch. I will watch crap series. I have watched crap series. I've watched crap series before. But I think really a show, if it can't at least hook you in for a few times within the first 4 episodes, it's struggling and it's not gonna succeed. And I watched 3 or 4 and I was just sat there going,
You've got zombies near your position, Strike One, which means the chrysalids aren't far behind. We need to find out where these things are coming from on the double. We have a new objective.
yeah, kind of. Again, problem with Futurama, I saw the 4 films, and then because of how it was released, it became so stupidly ad hoc, I have no idea what I haven't watched. I think there's like technically 2-3 series worth I've not seen. Joe DiMaggio, I believe he's in talks with them, because pretty much they've got everyone else.
Time to motor.
Unless he's too busy voicing Whacker in a new Final Fantasy X-3. Probably was, but because of how disjointed and stupid it was released. Well, there's still talks of making it, isn't there? And seeing as DiMaggio voiced Whacker, maybe that's why he's gone so quiet. Maybe they are making 10-3.
Moving out.
Moving out. Heads up, Strike One.
Posizione confermata. On the move.
That fish doesn't seem right.
I'm no fisherman, but something about that shark just doesn't look right.
Blah. Well, I mean, everyone shits on 10-2. It's... yeah, messy's a good way to describe it. But it did adapt, it moved the story on.
Funzionamento mira.
There has obviously been the official sort of 10-3 companion novel thing. But then obviously if they did the game they would change things and... But look at 13. 13 was a mess to begin with because of how they were going to do the Fabuela Novella Cristela series, which was actually meant to be a bunch of disconjointed games all set in the same world.
Well, that's new. We should probably let Dr. Vala know about this. I doubt one chrysalid and a shark was enough for them to overrun this town, though. Keep an eye out for anything else the chrysalids might be nesting in.
Is she gonna get in the zone?
Chyba zacznę ich podliczać.
This is why having a sniper with Archangel armor and a plasma sniper rifle is broken.
Rolling out.
You're off a fucking chain!
Mi metto in movimento.
I can't compliment directly on the story for 13, having never finished any of them, but what I played was
No need to
clunky.
ask twice.
Yes, sir.
Ah, appear to have switched them to their pistol at some point. I mean, I've already pretty much sussed the plot of Stranger of Paradise.
Próbujemy!
Jack Garland's actually from the Dark Earth and he gets taken to the Light Realm,
I'm rolling.
and he ends up basically training and fighting with the
That
king.
ship didn't just run aground. It looks like it
And
was
they think
overrun.
that darkness is
They say
overtaking the
that's
land,
the
so
light
he
that
assembles
forces
the
us
Light
to
Warriors,
run.
but in turn, because they're
Guess
with
we should
Jack,
just be thankful it wasn't a cruise
he actually
liner.
befriends all of them, like the Goblin King and everything that you fought in the original game. But because they've befriended Jack, they're all actually secretly becoming corrupted because he's actually makes them into the Dark Warriors, and then thus he makes the world of original Final Fantasy, because he's now corrupted what was the Light World with the Dark World unknowingly, and everybody doesn't realise that until it's too late, or if they realise it at all. There, Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise's plot.
Mi dirigo
It's a
verso
shame that I've
la
already,
direzione del nord.
I believe I've sussed out what they were going for, and that's essentially my hot take on what they're going for, and it's probably right, which is a shame, because it means I've now got, in theory, if it turns out to be right, I have no reason to now play the damn thing, which is a big shame.
Roger, Dodger.
Yeah, do you know something? I'm getting a lot of that with a lot of games right now. Not even aware that they're coming out until like I see the signs. How about that Front Mission the First and Chrono Cross remaster release?
Sto preparando la
Harsh language, alien motherfuckers. Hey man, what the hell are we supposed to use? Harsh language?
Commander.
I will most definitely be getting Chrono Cross like, because I've had the ISO for years. Never got round to playing it.
I'm going.
Same with Front Mission, I had that fan translation for the SNES. And did it have an American release that? I don't remember. Never got round to playing them.
Let's do this.
Ah, damn it.
They're slating it because it's not a remake. Even I've said remake there, didn't I? It's not actually a remake. It's It's an enhanced, it's a remastering, it's just an enhancing and porting to a modern system. That's the thing. Everyone's gone, oh, it looks like they've just used AI upscaling. Yes, they have. That's literally all they've done. But everybody's complaining that they're not used the absolute utmost best techniques. Well, maybe they shouldn't sometimes.
I'd say we found the source of our infestation, but this is worse than we could have imagined. If the chrysalids are using that whale as some sort of hive, who knows how many offspring they could produce? Strike one. Our sensor readings are picking up a whole lot of activity from inside the hold of that ship. I think you're about to have a lot of company headed your way. But nothing you've got on hand is going to be enough for this one. What we need is an airstrike. If you can reactivate that ship's transponder, we can have air support pinpoint your location and take the whole thing out. Objectives updated.
And this is the point. Playable and affordable, because god damn are they getting expensive, some of them. Chrono Trigger has not had a modern re-release yet, no. Or not to my knowledge. There might have been a release on like one of the... There was the release of Chrono Trigger on the PSN store. But it's not had like a modern re-release full compatible with PS4 and things like that to my knowledge.
È fuori gioco. Moving out.
Moving out.
Headed there now.
Because of course the recent one was The Legend of Mana. Was the big recent that everybody was chebbing over. But then again, I hear there's a lot of complaints people have for that as well.
Let's do this.
To be honest, mate, what I'm more hoping for right now is an enhanced... I suppose the better way to describe Chrono Cross is it's an enhanced port. That's probably a better way to describe it. Front Mission is a full remake slash...
Not even close.
Well, it is, it's full 3D remaking. Of the first one especially. But I'm more hoping now Parasite Eve 1 might get an enhanced port. That's what I'm more hoping for. And Parasite Eve 2. But please, add some extra things to them. You know, if there was some cut areas in the original Parasite Eve and Parasite Eve 2, try and re-add them. Enhance it by adding more to it. Everybody like of my age bracket had a go on Front Mission 3 when it came out on PlayStation. Who was into the RPGs, of course. But I never played Front Mission and Front Mission 2, and I've never finished any of them. I've played a Front Mission game before.
The ship's transponder is active and transmitting. You need to get moving, Strike One. That whole place is going up in a matter of minutes, and anyone left behind is as good as dead. Objective updated.
Location confirmed.
Got it. Moving.
10-4.
Yeah, it is nowadays. It's hella expensive, especially over here.
On the move. Attendo l'ordine. Krzyży kwadrowe. Wróg zneutralizowany. I heal you.
Let's do this.
Mi metto in movimento. Already there. Affirmative. Moving out.
She's going to be a bit far behind. I really needed to catch up.
Przeładowana.
Let me get Ogawa.
On the move. Mi dirigo là ora. Che liberazione.
It's the missions like this, apparently, that make XCOM 1 a bit,
I'm going.
yes, more, you know, some people define. Nem was pointing out, missions like this, you know, you obviously just don't have anything like this in XCOM 2. And I was watching sort of a semi-retrospective on it, and their point was, yeah, XCOM 2, whilst fun, just doesn't quite have the creep factor that XCOM had. Gross. Go get your girthy ass over here.
Sono già là.
The Bureau, XCOM Declassified, yes, it's quite good. I love it for its 50s B sort of, well, B movie 50s sci-fi movie feel. It nails that feeling very well.
I'll check it out.
Already there.
As for Chimera Squad, I haven't a clue. I have it, but I've never played it because obviously I'm sort of going through. Well, I'm playing this again, and then we're going to start up XCOM 2.
Smash your tickler. Mam gnoja. Schodzę. Zaraz będę na miejscu. On my way. Hauling ass. Sono pronta. Ready to rock. I have to reload these guns.
Locked and
Lock and loading. See what I mean? You got the chrysalids coming out of the whale. Quite why these fishermen are
Strike
fishing
one.
up a whale in
An airstrike is
Newfoundland.
closing in your position. You need to get to the evac point before it's too late.
I don't
Headed
know.
there now.
Think you needed a bigger airstrike than that, XCOM.
I'm continually impressed by the work of our soldiers. They seem to be extremely efficient.
39 missions.
Remember,
We will be watching.
Contact detected.
Really?
We have eyes on the bandit.
I guess we're gonna get another.
Closing on
That's
target.
not a scout class. Oh, it didn't say that. Fair enough. Crew size 11. But that's 11 units. That means a sector pod comes with 2 drones. And that's 1 unit. That's
The
At least
drop
I
site
think
for this
that's how it should
operation will
be.
in Canada.
Canada seems to have been the most popular place for the aliens to come and attack me on this run.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike one is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike one is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Right, well there's some meld down there. That's usually where a sector pod or something can be.
La connexion à yesterday.
Oh, what the f...
La connexion à yesterday.
You landed on the log. Silly.
Let's do
Oh,
this.
silly man.
Subito, comandante.
Dashing across the map, dying as I go.
Location confirmed.
No need to ask twice.
Running.
Shh, shh. You hear that shit?
Aye, aye, Commander. Affermativo, comandante. Time to motor.
Huh. Thought that was a N-turn spot,
need
but
to ask
it wasn't.
twice.
Hey! There's one over here!
Right, they've got to come to me then.
I think I heard something.
Nice, he took a shot. Shame it missed. That's not going to miss though, is it? Ooh, nasty. Don't get delirium. Delirium melt.
They're trying to pull back.
You little shit. Think that's funny, do you? How do you like a plasma lobotomy?
Ci vado ora. Moving.
Moving out. I've got a visual.
Cool.
Been secured. Don't fight.
Are you sure it's safe?
No. Is it safe?
Kurde dyszę. Double time.
I'll happily trigger a sector pod, let it have its own comrade as a target.
Mancato.
That might take
Eat this.
the control off.
I hope you thought this through.
No.
Roger, Dodger.
Probably gonna hit because he's not got. Alright.
Whoa!
Oh god, yes, it still holds up extraordinarily well. But saying that, so does UFO defense. Is that a hit? Yep. Seven. Not bad, not bad.
Stepping off. Visual on the goods.
No need to ask twice.
I'm on the move.
On the move. That should go out of turn this round.
No to biegniemy.
So we'll kill it now.
Sì, comandante.
Do it! Do it now! Whilst it's not a threat, do it!
Moving out. Yes, Commando.
Stepping off.
Moving out. Got it. Zasuwam.
Then that must mean you're a net.
10-4.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Get up there, Gower.
Ordine confermato. Let me reload.
Hey, you hear anything?
Hey, Chuckle Nuts! Did you hear anything?
Hauling ass.
Chuckle, chuckle vision. It's chuckle vision. Chuckle, chuckle vision.
Zaraz tam będę. Mogę siać. We're green to go.
Are you sure it's safe?
Ready to engage.
Is it safe? Yes. It's safe.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Let's see how broken I can make this part. Oops, I'm chucking floppy disks.
Bien sûr.
Już idę.
I was hoping for it to be the other control room. To be honest.
Heading out.
That's why I put Marlon Overwatch outside the door.
Subito, comandante. Eccoli che arrivano. They're flanking my position. Moving to fire position. Moving out. Target still
I mean, I can accept that. That was 52%. Which one? We talking the oldie one here? Yes, the older one. Nice. Yes. If I recall at the time they were. I watched it many, many moons ago.
Heading to that location.
Friendly target. This is the safest and easiest method to get rid of them.
I'm throwing this thing.
Heading to that location. Grenade out.
Tenchi Muyo didn't get a lot of releases over here. I've got one of the Pretty Sammy series and one of the other OVAs. They never saw a release over here at all. I believe there is a full Blu-ray set. Maybe? I can't recall. Was it Discotech Media or one of the others in America have done it?
Successful mission. Excellent work, Commander.
But don't quote me on that one. I know you can get so much as a big joint. A big joint? Right, with the successful completion of the Gollop Chamber, I'm actually going to have to call it a stream because I need to go and get my grandmother's newspaper and see her for a bit.
Gollop chamber online.
It's clear that the alien device will not respond to attempted physical interaction. However, if we can find a soldier with strong enough psionic abilities, we may be able to activate it.
I have no soldier strong enough? Don't believe that for an instant. Or is that because I've got them augmented with the gene therapy and the game doesn't allow that? Yeah, I think that's quite an old release now, to be honest.
Incoming
We
transmission.
are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Bangs out.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Nearing strike range.
And another abductor. So, once we land, I'm going to drop a proper save, man. I'm afraid I'm heading out. I'm going to have to, by the looks of it,
deployment, Strike One.
That's the biggest issue over here.
Get
Combining
ready to
them
deploy.
together was more
Our AO
expensive,
is
whereas in
within the
America,
continental-
the prices were about the, relatively the same. In fact,
Central, this is Big Sky.
it's
Strike
cheaper
One
to
is
get a
ready to
lot of
secure the
stuff
craft.
Copy, Big Sky.
from America.
Strike One is cleared to attempt the breach.
But yep, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it Harlot. Real life and things to do. So thanks for dropping by, mate. Thank you to anybody else who's watched. Thank you to anybody in YouTube land. We're getting very close to endgame. I've now just got to find somebody who has the ability to Uri Geller the Spoon better.